I go back and I look at how we were designed back and how the hunter and gatherers moved or how the hunter and gatherers ate or they fasted. It's just effortless. It was because they were working with their design. And then I fast forward to nowadays, we have this really big statement that's coming out for menopausal women that you need to lift heavy stuff. And now you've got all these women that are like, oh my God, one more I have to go to the gym and I
Right.
got to lift all this heavy stuff. And we've lost sight of how do you do this effortlessly all day long, which to me seems like if you could make it flow with your daily rhythm, then the mind it will be looking at it with more joy and not looking at it with dread.
So it's effortless, but also effortful at times. When
Mm.
I'm lugging groceries from the car to I'll like pack them in, I'll pack 3 in one side, one or the other. I'm like, this is hard. But the way my mental processing of that, my mindset around it is, this is me lifting heavy things, which is what my body is meant to do.
Excellent.
And it's
Yeah.
uncomfortable, but
Yeah.
we can be with the discomfort when we connect it to something that either is meaningful to us in some way or that has some kind of purpose to it. Like I'm feeding my family. I'm like, this feels good to me, or I'm taking care of my body by,
Mhm.
it's actually good for us to lift uneven things. Like not everything has to be so, even on both sides all the time, that our bodies were meant to be dynamic like that. It may actually help us not fall as much, right, in the future if we
Right.
have that kind of imbalanced type of movement. So some of it is also just getting more cognitively flexible around how we're moving our bodies, why we're moving our bodies, and kind of breaking out of those confines of what exercise is supposed to be. Because as soon as it becomes a supposed to and a should, then it becomes a rule, and then it becomes a box. And then actually we get demotivated. We don't want to do it because we want to,
right.
especially when we become a little bit rebellious in our menopausal years, we're like, F that. I'm not following any of those rules.
It's true.
So it's good for us rebellious folks to break out of those rules and redefine it for ourselves, but connect it to something meaningful, connect it to what's important to you. And then you have intrinsic motivation. You have a motivation and a fire that comes from within, as opposed to the extrinsic external things that are pushing you. And when you feel pushed, we become like mules.
Yep.
We just dig our, feet into the
True.
ground.
It's so true. And that was what I learned from my last conversation with Katie is I really started to see how many different movements I was doing during the day. Like, was I gripping? Was I chopping? Was I bending? Like, it really opened my mind to see that I could be actually working out and exercising all day long, just in very different variations. And it was freedom, that conversation I had with her, because I thought, this is a totally aligned way to look at why we need to exercise in the first place. We're not gaining weight. We're not getting poor health because we didn't join the right gym. We're getting it because we didn't create the little tiny habits every single day. We're not looking at those little moments where exercise is possible.